So when it comes to Hogwarts Legacy, it seems like the people who are taking part in actively developing the game have taken it upon themselves to virtue signal online. It's a weird thing. I made a video about a person who he voice acted the male voice in the game for the main character. He voice acted the male voice. And that person came out and virtue signaled to the LGBTQ mafia and essentially is trying to prevent themselves from being canceled, even though they knowingly and willingly took the money from the developers when making this game. You mean to tell me you had no idea the drama surrounding this game, or even J.K. Rowling for that matter, when you took this job? I don't believe you. And now we have another example of this. So apparently, the Hogwarts Legacy mocap technician just recently came out and said that he will not buy the game because it's the least he can do as an ally. These people really trying to convince others online that they're allies. I think the word ally is honestly the most cringy fucking word that you can come up with for trying to be like down for the cause kind of a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're obviously not, okay? You can take the money for making this game. You can take the money for developing this game, but you're not going to buy the game because it's the least you can do as an ally? Shut the fuck up. Who believes you? Nobody believes anybody who talks like this. Nobody. You get laughed at. By literally anybody with a brain, you get laughed at. So anyway, this one comes to us from Bounding Into Comics, and it says, Hogwarts Legacy mocap technician says he won't buy the game because it's the least I can do as an ally. A mocap technician who worked on Hogwarts Legacy has said he won't be buying the game, just shy of yet another voice calling for a boycott. Parker Hartzler, who took to Twitter to make sure the world knew where he stood, here's my place in Hogwarts Legacy credits, the second highest budget game I've been credited in. He showcased, I was the real-time technician on shoot floor helping mocap actors see their rigs in the environments. I will not be purchasing the game. It is the least I can do as an ally. Fuck you, man. Take his name out of the credits. Seriously, take his name out of the credits. Why would you want your name in the credits? Why? Why? If this game is so offensive, why did you contribute to it? Why did you take the money to develop it? Why? I can't stand these fucking hypocrites. If you hate the game so much, and you hate what you did, and you're truly an ally to the LGBTQ mafia, take your fucking name out the credits. Don't let them credit you with the work that you put into this game, and give back the money. Give back the money. Why aren't you giving back the money? Why aren't you taking your name out the credits? It's because we all know you are full of shit. You're only saying this on Twitter in the off chance that somebody finds out that you worked on this game, so you're trying to get ahead of the cancel mob by announcing on Twitter that you're not going to buy the game that you worked on, even though you probably get a free fucking copy anyway, but you're not going to buy the game that you worked on simply because you're an ally? Who are you an ally for? Shut the... God, honestly, this shit really pisses me off. It really does. And this is why this video is going to get demonetized, but that's all good. I don't care. It's bullshit. He is full of crap. It says, sure enough, he is listed in Hogwarts Legacy's credits as one of the 21 Beyond Capture employees who worked on mocap production as an outsourcing partner. Trans people do not deserve to have people like J.K. Rowling grow and prosper. Any ammunition to the wrong side is damage to a society I would otherwise wish to see in the future. He defied one where people are not discriminated against for their gender, sexuality, or any piece of their identity. Now, again, how is anybody discriminated for any of that stuff in today's modern age? Seriously, how? How is anybody discriminated against that stuff? You get all the same rights for the most part everybody else gets. You get all the same treatment that everybody else gets. You have the same opportunity everybody else has. A lot of the discrimination is in your head mostly because you feel some sort of way half the time. And apparently this guy wants to live in a world where there's like a ton of trans people. For whatever reason that is, I'm not really sure. Maybe he has a fetish. I don't really know. But he doesn't want to be part of letting J.K. Rowling grow and prosper. I got news for you, bro. J.K. Rowling's got enough money to buy you over probably 100,000 times. Seriously. She's got that much money. So for you to say that you don't want to grow in a world where she gets to prosper, bro, she's already prospered. I don't really know what to tell you other than the fact that you are way behind on that. She has more than prospered, and there's no way you're gonna stop her from prospering further. And and I'm sure you know that. That's the thing. These people know that. Don't get it twisted. All these people who are virtual signaling online for this game 100% no, they cannot do a single thing to J.K. Rowling. They cannot stop the transphobic bigots from playing the game. And yes, I use that word because I'm referencing my character in Hogwarts Legacy, which we stream every day on the Adventures of a Bigot. Make sure you check it out. But still, it's hilarious that these people really think that by virtue signaling online, they're going to convince normal people that they're somehow the most amazing people in the world. It says, and as always, I'm expecting a slew of people to jump out of the woodwork with, well, I don't care, I'm going to buy the game. Please save yourself the breath. So far, most of you, I have taken one peek at your account and seen you either follow JKR or your right wing. He concluded his tweet with the flipping off emoji. Again, these people love to talk about politics when all we should be talking about is the game. Is the game good? Was it any good? And it's, you know what's funny? You want to claim that it's only the right wing who are coming out and supporting this game, right? That's what you want to claim. You want to claim that, oh, you either follow J.K. Rowling or you're right wing, or you must be automatically right wing because you follow J.K. Rowling. These people don't know what like double truths mean. Like there's only one truth to them. So if you defy that in any way, then they just go crazy. But here's the thing. J.K. Rowling, you want to call everybody right wing for supporting this game, but my good sir, you know, if that's your pronouns, I don't want to assume these days. My good sir, you worked on the game, jackass. You worked on the fucking game. You made sure the game was made. That's a whole nother level of supporting the game. Like, we're just supporting the game by buying it. We're buying the finished product. You fucking made the game. You helped make it. You helped make it, bro. So who's really supporting the game here? Is it us or is it you? And it's like I said, you're not going to take your name out the credits. You're going to be a little bitch and make sure the credits stay the way they are. And you damn sure are not going to give up the money that you made from making this game. You're going to make sure that shit stays in your bank account so you can keep paying for your virtue signaling. I can't take a single word that this fucking cuck says seriously. I can't. Because he's so obviously virtue signaling. None of it makes any sense. You worked on the game. It says also, to people calling me hypocritical for not refusing to work on this game in my own way, please realize you cannot speak for me or my financial situation or the way that mocap companies operate. Had I not shown up to work, I would have been promptly fired and homeless soon. Well, why are you not willing to do that? Why are you not willing to do that? If you are an ally, that means you are only an ally under the right situation. You don't truly believe this stuff because when money is presented to you, you decide to be a bigot for the money. That's essentially what you're calling yourself. If you helped create the game because financially you needed to do so in order to support yourself, no rational-minded person would have a problem with that. The reason I now have a problem with that is because you are trying to virtue signal about the game after you fucking worked on the game to ensure its completion. So you made sure that you took the money from bigots and made sure the game was completed, and then now you're on Twitter complaining about the same game that you just made sure was completed. You make no sense. I'm glad you got ahead of the hypocritical statement because you are a fucking hypocrite, and you know that's exactly what you are. So you're trying to get ahead of it and pretend like you're so fucking smart because you know what's coming, but at the end of the day, that's what you are. You are a hypocrite. Your actions are hypocritical. The way you think is hypocritical. Everything is hypocritical. You make no sense. It says some users who replied felt that this was not sufficient, as others still noted he had contributed to something that made Rowling money. And he reiterated, it was my first job in the industry, and I had no influence over what clients the studio decided to bring in. If I did have that kind of leverage or held any form of seniority, I would have been an advocate against picking it up. Lies! You are a liar. You are a liar. You would not have advocated against picking it up. And if you were truly an ally, you would have said, okay, if this company wants me to work with this person who I don't like because I think they're transphobic, I'm going to not work with them. I'm going to go find another form of employment. But that's too difficult for you. I know, it's hard. It's hard to stand by what you say. I know it's hard. It's hard to stand by what you say. And it's very clear that a lot of you do not stand by what you say. You in particular, Parker Hartzell, whatever your name is, you do not stand by what you say. And when it comes down to money, you rather have the money than have your vindications. You rather have the money than stand by your morals and beliefs that you supposedly have. That I don't believe a single fucking word that you're saying. So at the end of the day, a lot of these people are completely hypocritical. They don't mean a single word that they're saying. Don't take it for more than a grain of salt. And let's just hope they continue to eat themselves as time goes on. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy. And if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.